I do?
Just try to be a person. Brush your teeth, take a shower. You make your bed every day.
Is the make your bed thing metaphorical, or should I really do that? It feels bad and good at the same time.
That's nice.
My friend is 30 days sober!
You should be proud.
Don't judge me for having some wine at night. It's hard to be a person. I hear you.
Single Drunk Female series premiere January 20th on Freeform and stream on Hulu.
Sophia, Allie, good afternoon. Jeff in Las Vegas.
Hi, Jeff. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Allie. Big fan of yours, Generation X, my whole life. So just the
Thank you.
Wonderful show, guys. Informative, funny. I enjoyed it very much. Sophia, you know, your character Samantha moves back home after quitting her job in a blaze of glory. She's had a problem with alcohol for a long time, hasn't she?
She definitely has, yeah. I appreciate you saying that she quit. Like it was her choice. She definitely was fired from that job. But I think probably in her mind, yeah, she was like, it was time for me to leave. Yeah, Sam has been struggling with alcohol for a long time, and I think really in denial about just how much she has been struggling. And suddenly she can't deny it anymore. And she sort of has to face the music and go back home to mama.
And that's Allie. Allie, you play Carol, you play Sam's mom, and her daughter's returning home. She's setting her boundaries, though, because her first 24 hours were a disaster, weren't they?
It's all a disaster. Yes, the first 24 hours were a disaster, and there was no reason to think it would be anything other than that going forward. Honestly, I mean, Sam has proven what this is going to be now because of that first day thing. So then that really causes listen, it was going to be problematic anyway, but that just puts it over the edge, and it was going to take an awful lot for me as Carol to trust her or, believe a single thing that she would say after that.
Yeah, because Samantha returning home, she's returning to all the triggers that caused her to drink in the first place. So she's almost setting herself up to fail, isn't she, Sophia? I mean, what a challenge.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting because I think the show does a really great job of showing just how difficult it can be to get sober. It's like there is kind of no great option. She's either in New York where she was drinking the most, or she's back home where kind of a lot of her traumas sort of originated. And she's got to find a way to do it. And she's got to find a community that's supportive and can forgive her because she was kind of an ass for a long time. So I think the show does a good job of showing just how hard that is. And hopefully people feel that much more excited for Sam and for all of the characters when they do get a W, because they're hard to come by.
You know, Allie and Carol's dealing with the death of her husband, and Samantha has regret as well. But I always felt Carol really, she wasn't very sensitive to Samantha, because she's drinking wine in front of her and go, "You got a problem with this?" It's just like, it seems like she's like,
that was the point for me.
I was just like, wow.
Listen, I'm here. You can be in my house, but I'm not gonna give much more than that, the inch of that. Do you know what I mean? Sam's gonna move back into my house. There's a lot of unresolved stuff here. Do you know? She has a lot to answer for, Sam. Okay? So that's the deal with this. And I will go this far, but I will go no further.
I think the great thing about the Sam Carol relationship is that I think the easy way to write it would have been that her mom is really supportive and just kind of coddles her the whole time. But the truthful way to write it is that every day is different, and that they can love each other and still drive each other absolutely nuts, because that's how
Carol, crazy. Yes.
Plus, Carol had a life too when Samantha dropped back into it. She has a relationship going on. Has her own life in her book club, and she's not going to stop her life because her daughter's coming back to cause chaos.
That's right.
No, I'm not. And what, Sophia?
No, sorry. Go ahead, Allie.
No, listen, I went through taking care of my husband when he was dying. She was nowhere to be found, and then he died. And then I've had this couple of years now to rethink my life and it's my house, it's my space, it's my time. And now here she comes in. Do you know what I mean? Here comes Sam. Welcome to my party, basically.
Well, I think this show's a teaching moment. I think it's gonna touch a lot of people. You guys are wonderful in it. I love the humor in it too. It helped diffuse the seriousness of it too. Wonderful writing and acting. Thank you both for joining me today. I enjoyed the show.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeffrey.